Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 959th day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Russia has lost approximately 666,340 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war. The number, which has not been independently verified, includes 1,140 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 8 tanks, 35 armored combat vehicles, 59 artillery systems, for multiple launch rocket systems, 70 drones, 1 helicopter, 84 vehicles and 10 pieces of special equipment. The Russians launched 114 combat clashes and carried out 45 airstrikes, including 75 anti-aircraft missiles on the territory of Ukraine. They also used 635 kamikaze drones and carried out 3,400 attacks on the positions of Ukrainian troops and settlements using various types of weapons. In its latest intelligence update, the UK's Ministry of Defence reports. The Russian main effort in eastern Ukraine is focused on the Avdiivka-Pokrovsk sector, where they are likely preparing to attack Pokrovsk. Russian forces have partially encircled Selidov and are expected to seize it soon. In Toretsk, Russia has made slow progress but faces the risk of Ukrainian counterattacks. Since capturing Vuhledar, Russian forces have made minor advances. In Zaporizhia, Russia has reportedly taken Kamyansk, a village on the main Zaporizhia-Melitopol road, after a year of relative inactivity. It remains unclear if they can sustain further offensive operations in this area. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War. Ukrainian forces reportedly struck a Shahd drone storage facility in Krasnodar Krai and an ammunition warehouse in the Republic of Adygea on October the 9th and 10th. Russian forces have reportedly struck 3 civilian vessels docked in Ukrainian ports since October 5th, likely as part of intensified Russian military, political, and economic pressure to undermine confidence in Ukraine's grain corridor, Western support for Ukraine, and push Ukraine into premature negotiations. An unspecified senior U.S. defense official stated on October 9 that Russian forces have suffered over 600,000 casualties since the start of the full-scale invasion in February 2022, a stark increase from a prior U.S. intelligence assessment that Russian forces suffered about 315,000 casualties in Ukraine as of December 2023. An Iranian outlet affiliated with former Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps Commander Major General Mohsen Rizori claimed on October 8 that Russia provided Iran with an S-400 air defense system and a squadron of Su-35 fighter jets, but provided no evidence for this claim. Ukrainian forces recently advanced near Toretsk. Russian forces recently advanced in Kursk Oblast and near Chasiv Yar, southeast of Pokrovsk, and southwest of Donetsk city. The Russian military appears to be increasingly recruiting older Russian volunteers in order to sustain ongoing crypto mobilization efforts. During his visit to the UK, France and Italy, Zelensky met many leaders. They spoke about various issues. Firstly, in a trilateral meeting in London, Zelensky, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, and NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte focused on Ukraine's Euro-Atlantic integration and military support. Discussions centered on air defense, aviation capabilities, and enhancing Ukraine's production of military equipment, including drones and long-range weaponry. The meeting emphasized the importance of implementing decisions from the NATO-Washington summit to bolster Ukraine's defense against Russian attacks and restore peace. Secondly, in Paris, Zelensky met with French President Emmanuel Macron to discuss Ukraine's victory plan and the peace formula. Key topics included joint weapons production, military aid, and training for Ukrainian forces. Zelensky expressed gratitude for France's ongoing support, including supplying Mirage 2000 fighter jets and training Ukrainian personnel. They also addressed the return of deported Ukrainian children and the swift implementation of G7 agreements on $50 billion for Ukraine's recovery. Lastly, in Rome, Zelensky met with Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni to discuss Ukraine's victory plan and strategies for achieving peace. They emphasized strengthening Ukraine's diplomatic and military positions and preparing for honest diplomacy. Zelensky thanked Italy for its military aid, including air defense systems, and the leaders discussed plans for a new support package. Economic opportunities in Ukraine and preparations for the Ukraine Recovery Conference, set for July 2024 in Rome, were also key topics of the meeting. On World Mental Health Day, First Lady Alina Zelenska launched the Moments of Resilience Every Day event at Boryspil Airport, highlighting Ukraine's focus on mental health. The event brought together psychologists, medical workers, and resilience agents from across the country. Zelenska emphasized the importance of local mental health support, noting that 73% of Ukrainians show strong resilience despite high stress levels. A new initiative, Momental, offering daily mental health tips, was introduced in collaboration with UNICEF as part of the national How Are You program. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.